As temperatures soar, Jackson still doesn't have drinking water. We can't keep living like this, one resident said. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have more issues facing the residents in Jackson, Mississippi over this Labor Day weekend. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Labor Day may not be far from leisurely for residents who are approaching a week of unsafe drinking water and soaring temperatures as the capital city's ongoing water crisis worsens. Officials have said improvements were coming, but Jackson's water problems could continue indefinitely as crews work to fix the pump at the city's largest water treatment plant. As of Wednesday, Jim Craig, Director of Health Protection from Mississippi, Health Department, said there wasn't yet a timetable for adequate and sustainable water supply to be coming from the facilities. But what's likely in store for Jackson's 150,000 residents, a long weekend of watching water boil for a minute before cooking, as they've done since July, amid ongoing boil water notice. Hoping water bottles don't run out as they wait in sprawling water distribution lines amid 90+ degree heat, having to shower with their mouths closed, as instructed by officials Thursday. I'm tired, said Derica Watts, a lifelong Jackson resident and a senior at Jackson State University. We are all very tired that we have to work so hard just to get water. Something that should readily be available to anyone and everyone at any time. I totally agree. Watts won't face even the shower head. I don't feel comfortable. I spend most of my shower looking away so that I'm not accidentally ingesting water. Wow. It's like a game of Russian roulette, said Shirley Harrington, who also lives in Jackson. You don't know if you're going to wake up with water, don't know if you've got water, don't know what condition the water is in. So there's so many statements: do not drink, do not use, you can use, but don't drink. So you're like, what do I really do? Wow, this is sad. Flooding in August bloated the Pearl River, causing pump failures at the city's largest water treatment plant. The river was below flood stage Friday. Officials reported significant progress in repairing the water plant's issues. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves announced Thursday 7 water distribution sites staffed by the National Guard would be opening across the city. Lines throughout the week were long, with people getting turned away Tuesday after a site ran out of 700 cases of water in about 2 hours. Come on, fam, 700 cases? All right, one more paragraph, and then we're gonna dig in. Resident Mary Hewer said her child had to shift to online schooling when the district canceled classes due to weak water pressure. We're on a budget. You have to go buy water all the time, Hewer said. Belhaven University also went virtual for the week with inconsistent water flow on campus. Millsaps College rented two sets of portable showers for 200 students living on the Midtown campus. All right, so I'm gonna go and dig in right here, and I'm gonna give you my analysis, and we're gonna keep it moving because this gets very, very lengthy, and they're giving a bunch of accounts, which I respect, but I would like for you to actually read it. I'm going to click the link in the description. I'm going to actually put the link in the description so that you can click it and read the rest of the story. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you could possibly do, feel free to help these fine Americans in Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah, this is ridiculous because number one, it's a few things that kind of triggered me when I saw it. Number one, it's in Jackson, Mississippi. They're having some issues, all right? And it's been down since the floods and all that. I respect that, you know what I'm saying? You have an aging system where, you know, they don't really want to, you know, I guess they assume that the system that they had, everything is fine. A lot of that stuff costs us a lot of money. So you try to avoid, you know, spending the money if you don't need to. Well, the time is now, and you definitely need to, because situations like this don't come up every day. And, you know, now that it's happened and no one's really, you know, ready to be, you know, I guess in position to do what they need to do, allegedly, these people are suffering. You know what I'm saying? They saying they trying to do it, but they, you know, run out of time. Now, ironically for me, I'm trying to see the light side of the story, but ironically for me, I'm gonna give you the breakdown, either up top or down below, of the breakdown in Jackson, Mississippi, who lives there, you know, the percentage of people that live there and so forth and so on. And you draw your own conclusion. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay. It's a lot of elderly people, a lot of young people that have to deal with these water issues, and something that's so rarely available to us in other states is not readily available to people in this region. What I don't understand is how allegedly they had 700 cases of water. Like, okay, you got 700 cases of water. You telling me that in the United States of America, the land of the free, the land of the brave, one of the richest nations in the world, you know what I'm saying? All we can do is muster up 700 cases of water for these people. We got tons of freaking water in the supermarkets where I live at. Why can't they send a couple of power? Why they can't send a truckload over there from there? How come every state in America can't send them truckloads, 700 cases per state? You can have thousands of cases of water and everyone can be taken care of. But ironically, we're not being taken care of. Now, I'm not, you know, trying to be facetious or anything, but it's ironically, the majority of that state, the capital of that state, the majority of the people that live there, 82%, is black folks. You let that sink in. They can't seem to get water. We got to boil water. If they were our counterparts, I promise you, they'd have had this whole situation taken care of already. It'd have been done. But it would happen in July. So you mean to tell me it's taking you weeks on weeks on weeks to fix this? Oh, we ain't worried about it. Don't worry about it. Them black folks, they used to it. You know what I'm saying? They all right. They used to being in poverty. So, you know, we'll work it out, but we ain't gonna break our neck. You know, like it's no real rush. It's no real rush. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to make it a gender or a color thing or, you know, a nationality or whatever the case you might the way you see it. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of us, I got drinking water. What you got? You got drinking water? If you're in Mississippi, you don't. But if you everywhere else, you got drinking water, right? So how come we can go to the aid of everybody else, but we can't come to the aid of our own stuff? You know what I'm saying? Just recently, we just dropped, what, $3 billion over to Ukraine to help them out with the war and their situation, which, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I know you want us to work with them and they can become an ally with us, and that's great. So if you can send them $3 billion, why you can't, you know, send $3 million over in that direction toward Mississippi? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be a relief fund somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to have something that comes up like this. And I mean, ironically, not to get sidetracked, but in every national city that harbors the majority black folks, inner city, you won't have issues. I'm sure y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, Michigan, is their water solution fixed? They had water issues for the longest. I promise you, they ain't fixed that shit yet, okay? They still working on it a little bit, okay? If they ass was in Beverly fucking Hills, that shit would have been fixed in fucking 2 weeks, tops, okay? This whole Michigan situation been going on for months, okay? Heavy months. So It just depends on where you live at. It depends on who you are, if you're going to get the funding. You know it, and I know it. You know what I'm saying? America, they take care of who they want to take care of, and they give you who they don't want to take care of. They act like they're taking care of you, but they give you a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit over there for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got what you got. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be the land of milk and honey. You're supposed to be able to have everything. You know what I'm saying? There's no one in America, in my opinion, should be shorted. Nobody. No one should be shorted. Why are people shorted? Water? Come on, dog. That's the most basic thing in the world. Water. You know what I'm saying? And we can't get these people water? I don't know. What we doing, America? Well, I'm gonna stop my little, my little rant, my little complaining, cause it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the whole situation the way it's going on. It's just money gets allocated who they want to allocate, who they can benefit from. If I can't benefit helping out these folks, all I'm gonna get from you is just a thank you and you so wonderful, you so great, then that's one thing. If you about to get elected and you trying to get in the building, let me go on over there and sprinkle the money over there and take care of them folks. They gonna get me in the back door where I can go in and do what I want to do. Once I'm in, screw you, dog. I can care less about you. You know how that work. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Politics is a dirty game, but somebody got to play it. Unfortunately, we just the pawns that get used from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Prayers go out to Jackson, Mississippi. I hope and pray that everyone over there is hopefully soon enough will get the water that they need, the water supply that they need, and that this becomes a thing in the past. So, but until then, keep your head up, just do the best you can do. And I'll see if you can donate anywhere, and I'll probably, post it in the description, put the link in the description if you want to donate to help those people down there in Jackson, Mississippi. Just keep in mind, okay, it may not be you, but next week it could be. So if you can help, great. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you can. No one's asking you to go out there and buy a whole truck and just fill it up. No one's asking you to do that. You can send 2 or 3 cases of water down there to contribute to the cause. If they're having something like that, I don't know if the United Way or Salvation Army is doing something, but if they are, I'll look and see what I can find, and I'll post it in the link in the description. Meantime, between time, if you like what you heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. Hit the like button as well. Hit the like button. Hit the like. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm keep sitting and saying hit the like button because I need you to hit the like button. That will really, really help. If you do nothing else today, you watch this video, click that like button. If that's all you do, I'm grateful. I love you, and I'll dance at your wedding. And if you're already married, I think it's something. But hit the like button, please. So, come visit me on my TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. And let's just have a conversation about what's going on in this wonderful nation that we call America, and how they always look out for every one of their citizens and never let us down. Okay? So, meantime, between time, I love every single one of y'all. I thank y'all for coming out. Hit the like button, please. I'll see you in the next episode. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.